My beloved child, I want you to pause for just a moment and listen, not with your ears only, but with your heart. I am speaking to you now. I am not far away, I am not distant, and I am not hidden. I am near. I am as close as the very breath you breathe. I am the one who shaped you in your mother's womb, the one who carried you through the long days and silent nights of your life, the one who knows every thought, every tear, every quiet prayer you whispered when no one else could hear. And today, I am reminding you of something very important. Heaven is moving, and I am about to surprise you. Yes, my child, you heard me correctly. I am not finished with you. Your story is not over. Your days are not empty or wasted, for I am the God who brings life where there is dryness, hope where there is despair, and joy where there has been sorrow. You may feel as if your best years are behind you, but I am the God who says your future is still in my hands. I am the author of your story, and I have already written chapters of blessing that you have not yet seen. I know how weary your heart has been. I know the heaviness that has rested on your shoulders, the questions that have lingered in your mind, the moments when you wondered if I still see you, if I still care, if I still hear your prayers. My beloved, not a single sigh of your heart has gone unnoticed by me. I have counted your tears, I have felt your pain, and I have walked beside you even when you could not sense my presence. I never left you, not for one moment. Today, I want you to lean in and listen because I am doing something new. Heaven has not been silent, it has been preparing. Angels have been sent forth on assignments you cannot yet see. Doors are about to open, paths are about to clear, and blessings are about to be poured out in ways that will leave you speechless. Not because of anything you could do in your own strength, but because of who I am, the God of surprises, the God of miracles, the God who loves you beyond measure. You see, my child, I delight in surprising my children. Just as a father takes joy in giving his child an unexpected gift, so I take joy in pouring my love and my goodness into your life in ways you do not expect. You have been faithful in small things, you have trusted me in hard times, and though you have stumbled, you have lifted your eyes back to me, and because of this, I am moving in your life. Do not let fear convince you that you are forgotten. Do not let the enemy whisper lies that say you are too old, too weak, too broken, or too late. None of these things are true. I am the God who called Abraham at 75, who renewed Sarah's laughter when she thought her time had passed, who raised Moses at 80 to lead my people, and who strengthened Caleb to claim his mountain in his old age. I am the God who does not measure your worth by your age, but by your heart, and your heart, my beloved, is still precious to me. I want you to imagine a sunrise. The long night has passed, and the first rays of light begin to touch the horizon. For a long time, it seems as though nothing is happening, and the darkness feels endless. But suddenly, light breaks forth, and a brand new day begins. That is what I am doing in your life. The long night of waiting has been difficult, but the sunrise is coming. My light is breaking through, and you will see my hand at work in ways you never imagined. But I must also tell you this. The surprises I bring are not always what the world calls success. Sometimes my surprise comes as peace in the middle of the storm. Sometimes it comes as strength in your body when you thought you could not go another day. Sometimes it comes as a phone call from a loved one you thought you had lost, or a small provision that arrives just in time. Sometimes it comes as a quiet assurance in your heart that says, I am with you. My surprises are not always loud or dramatic, but they are always perfect, always timely, and always filled with love. Child, I see how much you have carried. I see how you have pressed on through the years, sometimes with a smile, sometimes with tears. I know the regrets that still weigh on you, the memories that you replay in your mind, wondering if you could have done things differently. Hear me now. Let go of those burdens. The past is not a chain I want you to drag behind you. It is a lesson, yes, but not a prison. I am the God who forgives, who restores, and who redeems. The enemy wants you to believe that your mistakes define you, but I say your mistakes have been washed away by my mercy. You are not defined by what you did or did not do. You are defined by my love for you. So today, as I speak to you, I want you to open your heart wide. Do not close it with doubt or fear. Do not let bitterness, worry, or weariness keep you from receiving what I am about to pour into your life. For my Spirit is moving even now. Heaven is preparing blessings for you. You may not see it yet, but very soon you will look back and say, "Only God could have done this." My child, I want you to sit with this truth. Heaven is moving for you. Right now, even as you listen, I am aligning things in your favor. I am making a way where there seems to be no way. I am softening hearts, shifting circumstances, and opening doors you thought were locked forever. You will be surprised not because you earned it, but because you are loved. You are mine, and I take care of my own. Let your heart rest in this. You do not have to strive or struggle to make my blessings come. They are already on their way. All I ask is that you trust me. Trust that I see what you cannot. Trust that my timing is perfect. Trust that my love will never fail you. For when you trust me, your heart will be at peace, and peace itself is one of the greatest surprises I give. So, my beloved, lift your head. Do not be weighed down with sorrow or fear. Look up, for your redemption is near. Look up, for your blessing is coming. Look up, for heaven is moving, and I am about to surprise you. My beloved child, now that your heart is open, let us sit together and reflect more deeply. I do not rush when I speak with you, for my love is patient. I want you to feel the weight of my words and the gentleness of my presence. You have hurried through so much of life, but here, in this sacred moment, I want you to slow down and breathe. Feel my nearness. I am not speaking to crowds right now. I am speaking to you, just you, my precious one. You have walked a long road, haven't you? The years have carried joys and sorrows, laughter and tears, moments of triumph and moments of loss. There were seasons when you felt strong, when life seemed full and bright, when everything made sense. And there were seasons when you felt weak, when the days felt heavy, when you wondered if you could keep going. Yet through them all, I was there. Do you see that now? Even in the moments you thought you were walking alone, my footsteps were beside yours. Even in the hours of darkness, my hand never let go of yours. Think back to the prayers you prayed years ago, those whispers in the night, those cries in the quiet of your room. Some of them I answered quickly, others you are still waiting for, and some I answered in ways you could not yet see. I want you to know, my child, that not one prayer has ever been wasted. Not one word spoken to me in faith has ever disappeared into silence. Every prayer is like a seed planted in the soil of heaven, and in its time it brings forth fruit. I know it has not always been easy for you to believe this. There were moments when you wondered if I had forgotten. There were days when your heart felt empty, when you thought perhaps your prayers were too small, too simple, or even too late. But I remind you now, I am the God of the unseen. I am the God who works in hidden places, the God who shapes answers long before you can see them with your eyes. Do you remember the times you thought the road had ended, only to find that I opened a new path for you? Do you recall the nights you thought you would not make it until morning, and yet here you are today, still standing, still breathing, still able to hear my voice? These are not small things, my beloved. These are signs of my faithfulness. Every day I carried you. Every day I protected you. Every day I poured out grace upon you. You have been living under my care all along. You see, life is not measured by the possessions you gained or the things you accomplished in the eyes of the world. Life is measured by love, how you gave it, how you received it, and how you let it shape you. Many people chase after wealth, recognition, or control, but these things slip away like sand through the fingers. What remains, what truly lasts, is love. Love for me, love for others, love that is gentle, patient, and kind. This love is what I planted in you when I formed you, and this love is what I am drawing out of you even now. Do not despise the struggles you have faced, my child. I know they hurt. I know they weighed you down, but they also shaped you. You learned patience in the waiting. You learned compassion in the times of loss. You learned strength in the seasons of weakness. You learned faith when all you had left was to trust me. These lessons, though painful, have made you who you are, and I see beauty in you, the kind of beauty that does not fade with age, the kind of beauty that shines brighter as the years pass. You may look in the mirror and see wrinkles, lines, and signs of age, but when I look at you, I see the story of a soul who has endured, who has loved, who has believed even through storms. Every wrinkle is a testimony of life lived, of wisdom gained, of grace received. To me, you are radiant. To me, you are precious. To me, you are my treasure. Think of the moments when you sat in silence, just watching the sunrise, listening to the laughter of children, or feeling the embrace of someone you love. These are not small things, my child. These are glimpses of my kingdom, little tastes of heaven on earth. You may have thought they were ordinary moments, but I was in them. I was the warmth in the sunrise, the joy in the laughter, the love in the embrace. All good things come from me, and all good things point you back to me. I want you to reflect also on the people I have placed in your life. Some were there for a short season, others for many years. Some brought you joy, others brought you pain. Yet each one played a role in shaping your journey. There were those who encouraged you when you were down, those who prayed for you when you did not even know it, those who showed you my love in ways you could feel. There were also those who hurt you, disappointed you, or walked away. Even in those painful moments, I was teaching you forgiveness, patience, and endurance. Nothing has been wasted. Every person, every encounter, has been woven into the tapestry of your life, and I am the weaver. Beloved, I know the questions that still linger in your heart. Why did certain things happen the way they did? Why did you lose people you loved? Why did certain doors close? Why did prayers seem unanswered? You may not see the full picture now, but trust me when I say this. I work all things together for good. Not some things, not most things, all things. Even the things that broke your heart, even the things that left you confused, even the things you wish had never happened. One day, when you see the whole story from my view, you will understand. For now, I ask you to trust my heart, even when you cannot see my hand. I also want you to reflect on my promises, because my promises never fail. When I say I will never leave you, I mean it. When I say I will provide, I mean it. When I say I will give you peace, I mean it. I am not a man that I should lie, nor a son of man that I should change my mind. My word stands firm, my promises are unshakable, and my love is eternal. You may feel uncertain about many things in this world, but you can always be certain of me. Now, my child, as we reflect together, I want you to let go of the weight you have been carrying. Lay down your worries about tomorrow, your regrets about yesterday, and your fears about today. Place them in my hands. You were not meant to carry these burdens. You were meant to rest in me, to trust me, to walk with me. For I am your shepherd, and you are my sheep. I lead you beside still waters. I restore your soul. I walk with you even in the valley of the shadow of death. You never walk alone. Take this moment, even now, to breathe in my peace. Let it fill your heart. Feel the calmness of my spirit wrapping around you like a soft blanket. Hear my voice whispering, "You are mine, you are safe, you are loved." This, my child, is the beginning of the surprise I am bringing into your life. Not just blessings you can touch or see, but blessings that fill your soul with peace, hope, and love. Heaven is moving, and you are part of it. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, and you are not too late. The story I am writing with your life is still unfolding, and the best chapters are yet to come. Trust me, my beloved, for I am faithful. My beloved child, now that you have reflected on your journey, I want to fill your heart with encouragement. You have carried burdens, you have faced trials, and you have wondered if you have the strength to keep going. But hear me clearly, you are stronger than you realize, for I have been your strength all along. You are not walking this path by yourself. Every step you take, I walk with you. Every tear you shed, I see. Every prayer you whisper, I hear. You are never, ever alone. I know there are moments when your heart feels heavy, when discouragement whispers that life has passed you by, when fear tells you that nothing will change. But I am here to remind you that hope is alive. My spirit is alive within you, and I am not done with you yet. The same God who raised the dead, who opened the seas, who healed the broken, and who calmed the storm, is the same God who is working in your life right now. I do not change. My power is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So lift up your eyes, my child. Do not focus only on what is wrong, what is broken, or what is missing. Look at me. Fix your eyes on my promises, for they are true. I am your helper, your provider, your healer, your friend. I am the one who carries you when you are weak, the one who comforts you when you are weary, the one who whispers peace into your anxious heart. Do not lose courage, for I am with you always. You may feel that your body is weaker now than it used to be. You may not be able to move as quickly or do the things you once did with ease. But know this, your value does not come from what you can do. It comes from who you are to me. You are my child, my treasure, my beloved. You are precious in my sight, and nothing can change that. Though your body may grow older, your spirit is being renewed day by day, and what is eternal is what matters most. Do not think that because of age or weakness your purpose is finished. No, my beloved, as long as you draw breath, I still have plans for you. They may look different than before. Perhaps now your calling is to pray, to encourage, to speak life into those around you, to be a light of wisdom and love for the younger ones who look up to you. Do not underestimate the power of a kind word, a gentle prayer, or a simple act of faith. In heaven's eyes, these are great treasures. When you feel overlooked, remember this, I see you. When you feel forgotten, remember this, I remember you. When you feel small, remember this, I delight in using the small and the humble to accomplish great things. Did I not use a shepherd boy to slay a giant? Did I not use a poor widow to bless my prophet with her last meal? Did I not use a young servant girl to point a commander to healing? Do not say to yourself, I am too old, or I am too weak. For I say to you, my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. I know the nights when loneliness has crept into your room, when the silence felt heavy, when you wished someone would call, visit, or simply sit with you. My child, even in those moments, you were not alone. I was there. I was beside you in the silence. I was holding your hand in the loneliness. I was whispering peace into the quiet of your heart. You may not have always felt my presence, but I promise you it was there. And I will continue to be with you, even in the loneliest of nights. Be encouraged also in this. Your prayers are powerful. You may not stand on a stage or speak before crowds, but when you bend your knee and whisper my name, all of heaven hears. Angels move at my command when my children pray. Chains are broken, hearts are healed, doors are opened, all because of prayers offered in faith. Do not underestimate the power of your prayers, my child. Your words move the heart of heaven, and I want to remind you of this. Your life has meaning even now, even here. Every day I give you is a gift, an opportunity to shine my light in the world. Perhaps it is through a smile, a word of kindness, a prayer spoken quietly, or a simple act of love. These may seem small in the eyes of the world, but in my kingdom they are great. Do not compare your journey to others. Do not measure your worth by the standards of this world. Measure it by my love, and you will see you are rich in what truly matters. Take courage, my child, for the road ahead is not one of despair, but of hope. The enemy wants you to believe that you are forgotten, that nothing will change, that your best is behind you. But I tell you today, the enemy is a liar. Your best is not behind you. With me, your best is always before you. For even when this life ends, the best chapter begins eternity with me, in joy, in peace, in everlasting love. So do not let fear steal your joy. Do not let doubt silence your faith. Hold fast to my promises, for I will never fail you. Do you remember how the disciples were afraid in the storm? The waves crashed, the winds howled, and they thought they would perish. But then I stood and spoke, "Peace, be still," and the storm obeyed. Child, I am still the same today. Whatever storm you face, whether in your mind, your body, your family, or your heart, I am the one who speaks peace into it. Do not fear the storm. Look to me, for I am greater than any wave, stronger than any wind, and nearer than you think. I want you to carry this truth. You are loved, not because of what you do, not because of what you have, not because of how perfect you are, but simply because you are mine. My love for you does not change with your mistakes. It does not fade with time. It does not waver when you are weak. It is constant, steady, unshakable. You are loved with an everlasting love, a love that no power in heaven or on earth can separate you from. Let this truth be your anchor, your song, your hope. So rise up, my beloved. Even if your steps are slower, rise in your spirit. Even if your voice trembles, let it tremble with faith. Even if your hands shake, lift them to me in worship. I do not look at the weakness. I look at the heart, and I see a heart that still beats with faith, a heart that still longs for me, a heart that is precious in my sight. That is what matters. Be encouraged, for heaven is on your side. Be encouraged, for I am working in ways you cannot see. Be encouraged, for your story is still unfolding, and I am the author. And when I write a story, it is always filled with redemption, with hope, and with love. So, my child, take courage. The days ahead are not to be feared, but embraced, for I am with you. I go before you. I walk beside you. I surround you with my love, and very soon you will see. Heaven is moving, and I am about to surprise you. My beloved child, I have spoken to you with encouragement. I have reminded you of my love, and I have lifted your spirit with hope. But because I love you, I must also speak to you with truth. A loving father does not only comfort his children, he also warns them, protects them, and guides them away from danger. And I am your Father, the one who loves you more than anyone else, the one who desires your good, the one who longs for you to walk in the way of life. Listen carefully, my child, for these words are not meant to frighten you, but to awaken you, to keep you alert, to guide your steps. You live in a world that has become filled with distractions, temptations, and lies. Voices call out from every direction, voices of fear, of doubt, of pride, of selfishness. If you are not careful, these voices will drown out my voice. They will pull you away from me, little by little, until you forget the path that leads to life. This is why I call to you now. Guard your heart, protect your faith. Do not let the noise of this world rob you of the peace I have given you. The enemy is subtle. He does not always come with loud threats. Often he comes quietly, gently, with whispers that sound convincing. He tells you to give up, to stop trusting, to stop praying, to stop believing that I will come through. He whispers that you are too old, too weak, too forgotten. But these are lies, my child. Lies meant to steal your joy, lies meant to weaken your faith, lies meant to make you feel hopeless. Do not listen. Do not allow his words to linger in your heart. Fill your mind with my word instead, for my word is truth, and truth will always set you free. When fear rises up, speak my promises. When doubt comes, remember my faithfulness. When the enemy says you are finished, remember that I am the God who begins new things even in the twilight of life. I also warn you, my child, about the danger of bitterness. I know you have been hurt. I know you have faced disappointment. I know there are people who wounded you, who failed you, who left you carrying burdens they should never have placed on you. But do not let bitterness take root in your heart. Bitterness is like poison. It does not hurt your enemies, it only hurts you. It robs you of joy, it clouds your vision, it makes it difficult to receive my peace. Let go of the bitterness. Forgive, even if it is hard. Forgive, even if they never said they were sorry. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. I also speak to you about worry. How many nights have you lost sleep because your mind was filled with fear about tomorrow? How many days have been clouded by what if and what will happen next? Child, do not waste your days in worry. Worry cannot change tomorrow, but it will steal today. Trust me with what you cannot control. Did I not clothe the lilies of the field? Did I not feed the birds of the air? And are you not more precious than they? If I care for them, how much more will I care for you? Trust me, and let your heart rest. My child, I also want to warn you against distraction. You live in a time when many things compete for your attention. People spend hours lost in the noise of the world, filling their minds with endless voices, forgetting to hear mine. Do not let your days slip away in empty distractions. Choose time with me. Choose to pray. Choose to open my word and let it feed your soul. Choose to sit in silence and simply be with me. These are the choices that will bring you life. And hear me clearly, the time is short. The days are passing quickly. You do not know how many remain, and that is why every day matters. Every moment matters. Do not waste your days chasing after things that do not last. Do not store up treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy, but store up treasures in heaven where nothing fades, nothing dies, nothing is lost. The only things that truly matter are your love for me, your love for others, and the eternal soul I gave you. Everything else will pass away. I also want to warn you of complacency. It is easy to grow weary and to say, I have done enough. I will just sit and wait for the end. But no, my child, do not sit idly while there is still breath in your lungs. Pray for your family. Speak my words of life to those around you. Share your story of faith, for someone needs to hear it. Do not bury the gifts I placed inside you. Let them shine even now, even here. For you are my witness, and your life is a testimony of my goodness. Let me also guide you in this. Stay humble. Pride is a trap, even for the wise and the experienced. Do not think you know all. Do not think you need no one. Do not think you are beyond correction. A humble heart is a heart I can bless. A humble heart is a heart I can guide. A humble heart is soft, willing to listen, willing to learn, willing to follow me wherever I lead. And when you remain humble, my Spirit can fill you with grace upon grace. Remember, too, to love. Child, do not harden your heart. The world grows colder, but I call you to be warm. People grow harsher, but I call you to be kind. Love is not weakness. Love is strength. Love is the very essence of who I am, and when you love, you reflect me. So love freely, forgive quickly, encourage often, and bless those around you. These things will shine brighter than any sermon, brighter than any achievement, brighter than any possession. And one more warning, my beloved, do not forget eternity. Life here is short. It passes like a shadow, like a breath. One day soon, you will step into my presence forever. Do not live as if this earth is your home. It is not. You are a pilgrim, a traveler, passing through. Your true home is with me, in a place where there will be no more sorrow, no more pain, no more tears, no more death. Keep your eyes fixed on that hope. Do not cling too tightly to what will pass away. Hold fast instead to what is eternal. I say these things not to burden you, but to free you. My warnings are not chains. They are a shield. They are the loving arms of a father keeping his child safe. If you will listen, if you will follow, you will walk in peace, even in the middle of a troubled world. And when the surprises I have prepared begin to unfold, Your heart will be ready to receive them fully, without fear, without doubt, without distraction. So take my words to heart, my beloved. Guard your heart from lies. Release your bitterness. Lay down your worries. Resist distraction. Treasure every day. Stay humble. Love freely. Remember eternity. These are the paths that lead to life. Walk in them, and you will not stumble. I am your Father. I correct you because I love you. I warn you because I want you safe. I guide you because I want you home. Listen to me, my child, and you will find life in abundance. My beloved child, you have walked with me through this message. You have heard my words of love, my reminders of hope, my encouragement for your soul, and my warnings to guide your steps. Now I want to draw everything together, to wrap you in the fullness of my promise, and to leave you with peace, joy, and strength for the days to come. Listen closely, for these words are the heartbeat of my love for you. I am with you. I have always been with you. I will always be with you. No circumstance, no failure, no weakness, no season of life can change this truth. You are mine, and nothing can snatch you out of my hand. You may look back at your past and see mistakes, but I see mercy. You may look at your life and see scars, but I see survival. You may look at your body and see weakness, but I see a soul renewed day by day. You may look at your future and feel uncertain, but I see plans filled with hope. What you see as endings, I see as beginnings. What you see as loss, I see as preparation for something new. What you see as empty, I see as ready to be filled. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my ways are greater than your ways. Trust me, and you will see that everything, yes, everything, has a place in my plan. Child, do not measure your life by what you think is small. Every prayer you prayed, every tear you shed, every act of love you gave, it has all been seen, it has all been recorded, it has all been treasured in my sight. The world may not notice, people may not remember, but I do. And in heaven, nothing is forgotten. Every little act of faith has eternal weight. Let me remind you again, heaven is moving. Right now, even in this very moment, things are shifting in ways you cannot see. I am working behind the scenes of your life, arranging, aligning, preparing. You may feel like nothing is happening, but that is because my work often begins in silence, in hidden places. But soon, what has been hidden will be revealed. What has been delayed will be released. What has seemed impossible will become possible. And when it happens, you will know, it was me. The surprise I am preparing for you is not only in blessings you can touch, but in the peace I am pouring into your soul. It is in the joy that will rise up again when you thought it was gone. It is in the strength I will give you to endure, the courage to keep going, the faith to believe for more. It is in the reconciliation you thought would never happen, the healing you thought was out of reach, the door you thought was forever closed. Do not limit me, my child. Do not put boundaries on what I can do. For I am the God of the impossible, and I am about to surprise you. I want you to walk forward with hope. Do not drag your feet as though life is only behind you. Walk with the expectation that I am doing new things. Speak with the confidence that my promises are true. Live with the peace that I hold your future, and shine with the love that I have placed inside you. People around you still need to see me through you. You may not realize it, but your words, your prayers, your kindness, they carry power. Never think you are too old to make a difference. Never think you are too weak to matter. Never think you are too late to be used by me. If you are alive today, you are alive for a purpose. And I say this with love, my child. Let go of fear. Fear has robbed you of joy long enough. Fear has stolen your peace. Fear has whispered lies that made you doubt my love. But fear has no power in my presence, for perfect love casts out fear, and my love for you is perfect. Whenever fear rises, lift your eyes to me. Speak my promises out loud. Say to yourself, God is with me, God is for me, God will never leave me. Let faith replace fear. Let trust replace doubt. Let peace replace worry. I know the road has not always been easy. I know the battles you have fought, both seen and unseen. But hear me now, none of it has been wasted. Every battle has built your faith. Every trial has drawn you closer to me. Every valley has shown you my strength. And one day, you will see the full picture. You will see how every tear, every struggle, every waiting season was part of a beautiful design. Until then, hold on to this truth: I am faithful. Child, let your heart rest now. Stop carrying what is not yours to carry. Stop trying to solve what only I can solve. Stop looking for answers in places that cannot satisfy. Come to me, lay it all down at my feet. Let me carry you, let me hold you, let me fill you with peace. You do not have to do this alone. You never have, you never will. And when you feel weak, remember this: my strength is made perfect in weakness. When you feel weary, remember, those who wait on me will renew their strength. They will rise up on wings like eagles. When you feel afraid, remember, I am your refuge and your fortress, your God in whom you can trust. When you feel uncertain, remember, I hold tomorrow, and tomorrow is safe in my hands. So rise, my beloved, rise in your spirit, even if your body is tired. Rise in hope, even if your circumstances seem dark. Rise in faith, even if the answers have not yet come. For you are not rising alone. You are rising with me, and I will lift you higher than you ever thought possible. My final words to you in this message are simple, but they are everything. I love you. Say it to yourself again and again. God loves me. God has not forgotten me. God is with me. God is for me. God will surprise me with His goodness. Let these truths be your song in the morning, your comfort in the night, your strength in the storm, and your joy in the journey. And my child, this is not the end. I have more to speak to you, more to show you, more to reveal to your heart. This message is but one step in the journey we are walking together. Tomorrow I will speak again. Tomorrow I will pour out more of my love, more of my wisdom, more of my truth. So come back, sit with me again, listen again. For every day I have something new for you, and every day my mercies are fresh. Heaven is moving, my beloved. Do not fear, do not doubt. Be ready, for I am about to surprise you in ways greater than you can imagine.